This is not the Naruto you know. In this world Naruto Uzumaki was born with a Kekkei Genkai with which he can copy any jutsu and with the photographic memory and the genius of Minato Namikaze. What if Naruto wasn't just the child of prophecy, but the shinobi who can copy any jutsu he sees? What if Naruto was a copy ninja? Hello guys, this is the 6th part of the What If Naruto Was a Copy Ninja. In the last past we have seen that Naruto was trapped into the genjutsu world of Itachi Uchiha. Itachi was torturing him inside the genjutsu world. Naruto was looking into Itachi's eyes into that world, and since Itachi's Manchikyu Sharingan was activated, Naruto was trying to copy that dojutsu instead of breaking out the genjutsu. It took Naruto 2 minutes to copy the Manchikyu Sharingan because Itachi was torturing him. And when Naruto copied the Manchikyu Sharingan fully, he broke out the genjutsu, and now he knew to cast the Tsukuyomi jutsu. What, he broke my Tsukuyomi, he is strong, Itachi was thinking in his mind. After coming out of that genjutsu, Naruto attacked on Itachi with a hard punch, but Itachi dodged that attack. And from another side Kisame attacked on Naruto. And Naruto looked into his eyes and then trapped him under the Tsukuyomi, which was taking chakra from him. But then Naruto sensed Itachi has started attacking on Naruto with fire-style dragon flame jutsu. So Naruto had to break the eye contact with Kisame, which broke the Tsukuyomi genjutsu. Till that time Kisame was tired. What happened to him, Itachi was thinking in his mind. He has just tortured me in the genjutsu world for few hours, Kisame said to Itachi. What, that's my ability, Itachi said to Kisame. Yes, but somehow he has done it. On the other hand, Naruto, after teleporting away from there, came back in front of both of them. How did you do that, Itachi asked Naruto. Do what, Naruto asked. You have put him under the genjutsu, Itachi asked Naruto. Oh, about that, Naruto said. I just copied your ability, Naruto said to Itachi. It cannot be possible that you cannot copy Manchikyu abilities this easily, Itachi said to Naruto. I actually copied your Manchikyu Sharingan, Naruto said to Itachi. And the Naruto made some hand signs in the said fire-style dragon flame jutsu, and attacked on Itachi with his dragon flame jutsu. Itachi countered Naruto with his fire style. Naruto was pouring so much chakra into fire, so it was getting bigger than Itachi, so Itachi used the Amaterasu to burn those flames. Naruto saw those black flames coming towards him, and from another side Kisame was coming there to attack on Naruto, so before those black flames can hit Naruto, he teleported away from there, so he can create the black flames. It's his another ability, Naruto was thinking in his mind. How can he do all that? He is just a kid, Kisame was thinking in his mind. He attacked on Naruto again, and when Kisame was coming towards Naruto, Naruto attacked on the sword with Amaterasu. He really has copied my both the abilities, Itachi was thinking in his mind. And now Naruto was going to burn Kisame with his Amaterasu, but Itachi reached beside Kisame. Naruto attacked on Kisame with his Amaterasu, but before that Itachi has manifested his Susanoo, and the Yata mirror stopped that Amaterasu. Thanks, Itachi, you have saved me, Kisame said to Itachi. Are you okay, Kisame? Itachi asked. Yes, I am okay, but he burned Samahata fully. He is really strong, Kisame said to Itachi. Yes, you are right, we took him for granted, Itachi said. So this is his another ability, and this is what they call the Susanoo, Naruto thought in his mind. Should I try it? Naruto was thinking in his mind. And then Naruto tried to manifest the Susanoo. But he was just able to manifest a partial Susanoo, a rib cage around him to protect him. That's too much, he has copied so much, Itachi was thinking in his mind. But still he would need to train that, I guess, Itachi thought in his mind. And then there appeared Jiraiya and Tsunade. What is happening here, Naruto? Jiraiya asked. They both were shocked to see Naruto manifesting a partial Susanoo, only the rib cage around. Now what? Kisame asked. Both of them are the legendary Sannin. We cannot stay here now, I guess we will have to leave from here, Itachi said to Kisame. And then he deactivated the Susanoo, and then they both left from there when Naruto was trying to manifest the Susanoo and maintain that. Tsunade and Jiraiya was with Naruto standing there. How did you do that, Naruto? Jiraiya asked. I have copied his Manchikyu Sharingan, Naruto said to Jiraiya's. What do you mean by you have copied the Manchikyu Sharingan? Tsunade asked. Tsunade, he has the ability that he can copy any jutsu or any Kekkei Genkai, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. Is this for real? Tsunade asked. Yes, Tsunade, he has already copied the Sharingan and Byakugan and now the Manchikyu Sharingan, and you know what does that mean? It means that he can use the Manchikyu Sharingan too. He has all the abilities which Itachi have, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. That means now he is even stronger, Tsunade said. Yes, he is, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. The main thing is that Naruto was able to stand against both of them and he is safe, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. Yes, I know that, and I guess it's a good thing that he is becoming strong so fast, but what if this strength makes him egoistic or prideful? Tsunade asked Jiraiya. No, Tsunade, he is not going to end up like that. For that we are with him, Jiraiya said. We will have to guide him time to time so that he doesn't end up being a bad person, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. Yes, you are right, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. Let's get ready to go back to the village, Tsunade said to Jiraiya, and left from there. And the next day in the morning they all left towards the Leaf Village back, and in 3 days they reached back to the village, and then Tsunade took the position of 5th Hokage of the Hidden Leaf. And Naruto started his training. Most of the time he used to go to Tsunade to know more about the medical ninjutsu, and he was learning it from the scrolls too. And on the other hand, Sasuke was training under Kakashi so hard. All of the rest time after the mission he used to train with Kakashi so hard, he was getting faster and stronger so fast under Kakashi's guidance. Tsunade knew that Naruto will have to go on the training trip with Jiraiya, so she took a decision. That Kakashi with Sasuke will become the Anbu and will work under directly her. And she will train Sakura herself because she doesn't have any team left. One day they all three, Sasuke, Sakura and Naruto, was training all together with Kakashi when some curse mark shinobis attacked on them. What in the world is happening here? Sakura said. We are getting attacked, Kakashi said. Get ready to fight with them, Kakashi said to them. Sasuke was now ready to fight them with him Sharingan activated. Sakura took the last position. Sasuke then came in front of her for the fight and he can protect her. And the Kakashi came in front of both of them because Kakashi was going to take the lead. But then they all three saw the kunai in front of Kakashi. What the hell, is Naruto going to take the lead? Sakura asked. Yes, I guess he wants to do that, Kakashi said. Come on Sasuke, let's check out the skills, Naruto said to Sasuke. Sasuke used the Sunshine Jutsu and now he was beside Naruto. Elder brother, I want to take this fight on my own. Yeah, Sakura, you will not interfere in this now, Sasuke said to Sakura. Are you both serious? Just look at the number of them, Kakashi said to Naruto and Sasuke. Don't worry about that, sensei, we will handle it, Sasuke said. So you ready, Naruto? Sasuke asked. I am always ready, Naruto said. No teleportation, Sasuke said. Sure, no teleportation, Naruto said. Then let's just go and check out our taijutsu abilities, Sasuke said to Naruto. Sure, then let's go, Naruto said. They both left towards those more than 50 curse mark shinobis. These all are at least Chunin level strong, Kakashi said. So do you think, sensei, that they will be able to handle it without our help? Sakura asked Kakashi. You mean to ask in how much time they will be able to subdue them? Kakashi asked. Sakura smiled at that. Why don't we just look at their fight? Kakashi said to Sakura. Sure, why not? Where else we are getting to watch this kind of show? Sakura said. They both vanished from their place. Naruto added the wind chakra to the kunai and Sasuke added the lighting chakra to the kunai, and then they both started killing those curse mark shinobis. Sasuke is going faster, but Naruto was faster compared to Sasuke. They both are so fast, sensei, Sakura said to Kakashi. Yes, they are, especially Naruto is so fast that even faster. Sasuke is looking slow in front of his speed, Kakashi said. I never expected both of them to be so fast. With only the kunai in their hands they both killed all of those 50 curse mark shinobis. The difference between both of them was big. Naruto killed 30 shinobis and Sasuke killed around 20 shinobis, but for a genin to kill 20 Chunin level shinobis was not a joke. They both are stronger than their generation, Kakashi said to Sakura. And after they both came back after killing those 50 curse mark shinobis. Sasuke made some hand signs and used the fire-style dragon flame jutsu to burn down all the curse-mark shinobis. And after watching Sasuke, Naruto made some hand signs and then said wind-style great breakthrough and then made that flame bigger than before. That's too much chakra, Sakura said. They both burned down all the curse-mark shinobis. That was brutal, Sakura said. Yeah, cannot let them roam here and there, Naruto said. Let's go, guy, and report about this to Lady Hokage, Kakashi said to them, and then they all left from there towards the Hokage office. They reported about this to Tsunade. And then Tsunade told them to be alert and then told them all clearly that those shinobis were behind Naruto. So Naruto will go on a training trip with Jiraiya. And now you two, Sasuke and Kakashi, will be assigned as a two-man team. You two will be in Anbu working directly under me. Kakashi, it will be your duty to keep him safe and train H as hard as you can do that he can become strong enough to protect himself from any kind of attack. So after now you both will be living together, Tsunade said to Kakashi and Sasuke. But what about me, my lady, Sakura asked. You will be training under me, Tsunade said to Sakura. That would be great to train under the legendary Sannin, Sasuke said. Yes, it's right, but I cannot send both of you with Jiraiya, Tsunade said to Sasuke. I am sending Naruto with Jiraiya because he is the main target of Akatsuki, Tsunade said to Sasuke. No, I was not talking about that, Sasuke said. And then Jiraiya reached there. Why don't you send them both with me for the training trip, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. What, you want to take both of them with you? Are you out of your mind, Jiraiya? They both are strong shinobis of the Hidden Leaf and you want me to give them both to you? But don't you think, Tsunade, that he too has potential to become strong and he too has the right to train under someone strong, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. Yes, you are right, then why don't you take Sasuke instead of Naruto, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. Sure, I don't have any problem with that, but you will have to face the problems because the main target is Naruto, not Sasuke, Jiraiya said. Yes, you are right, Master Jiraiya, and I think you should take Naruto with you. I can train with Kakashi-sensei. No, kid, it's not only about you, Jiraiya said. The reality is that both are the target and both are strong and both are precious to the village. Fine, but this trip is not going to be longer than 2 years, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. I totally agree with Master Jiraiya, they both are the target and in case they both would go to the training trip you can send them on the mission and I can team up with some other shinobi and then we'll complete as much missions I will do with Sasuke. Or maybe more because I will not have to stop for his training, Kakashi said to Tsunade. So that's final, you both will be going with Jiraiya. But Lady Hokage, we can train with Kakashi-sensei in the village too, Sasuke said. No son, it's about both your and the village's safety, both of you will have to go for the training, Tsunade said to Sasuke. And then in the next morning Naruto and Sasuke with Jiraiya left on the training trip for the training. And after reaching on a place they both were sitting beside Jiraiya. So from tomorrow in the morning you both are going to start your training and keep that in mind that we have to become strong, not arrogant. Those who fight to protect others become stronger and those who fight for themselves become strong, but they end up being alone. So you have to be together as friends and train together to become strong. And since we got only 2 years of time, that means we will have to train harder, and in just these 2 years you two are going to be the strongest shinobis of the Hidden Leaf, Jiraiya said to both of them. From the next morning Jiraiya started their speed-up training. After an hour of speed training Jiraiya told Sasuke to start training his taijutsu because the taijutsu should be the strongest for an Uchiha, and then he fixed an hour of taijutsu training for Sasuke Uchiha. And in the rest of the time he will be learning the ninjutsu and some other kind of jutsu. And on the other hand, the first thing Jiraiya told Naruto to finish the seal so that he can access Nine Tails chakra fully. In the next month Naruto trained Flying Rijin so much and he worked only on that seal. On the other hand, in just 1 month Sasuke learned basic medical ninjutsu and he improved his speed and his taijutsu so much. This much changes in just a month, Sasuke was thinking in his mind. And it is just because of I am in peace, there is no so much hatred in me, Sasuke was thinking in mind. In that 1 month Naruto successfully created a seal which can put a limit to Nine Tails chakra, and then from then next day Naruto started learning to control the Nine Tails chakra. And on the other hand Sasuke was getting faster and stronger by the time. In another month Naruto had learned to perfectly control the 9 tails chakra into his own body, and then Naruto increased the limit of chakra from 1 tail to 2 tails, and he most of the time used to do meditation to control and balance the chakra. Naruto did the same training for 4 months, and in those 4 more months Naruto got the complete mastery over the 2 tails chakra. And on the other hand, Sasuke became so fast that he started leaving the after images behind while running, and his taijutsu became so strong and his ninjutsu knowledge become better. He now has the knowledge of some medical ninjutsu too. On the other hand, Naruto has just finished his 9 tails chakra training, so Jiraiya told Naruto to continue training the 9 tails chakra daily for the increment of his chakra. His chakra was getting bigger so fast. In those 6 months Naruto's chakra becomes so big in compared to before. And since Sasuke was training daily till the exhaustion, his chakra reserves were getting bigger by the time. Naruto started training the flying Rijin medical ninjutsu and then Manchikyu abilities after that. He was learning so fast, and he even started training the 4th gate in over the time of 6 months. Sasuke becomes so fast that he was learning about the technique like Shisui was so fast, and his Sharingan becomes so strong, he made his body so strong he mastered the taijutsu at a level on which no elite jonin can give him competition. Normally he started developing his own jutsus, and in the night both of them used to sit with Jiraiya. And Jiraiya used to tell them the right way to live. He used to tell them about kindness and forgiveness. One day when they all three were sitting together with each other, Sasuke asked Jiraiya a question. "Why didn't you kill Orochimaru, Jiraiya-sensei?" Sasuke asked. "Because I never feel like to kill him." "What do you think? If I had tried to kill him I wouldn't have become able to kill him?" Jiraiya asked Sasuke. "I guess I and Naruto had a fight with Orochimaru, so I think you could have done it," Sasuke said to Jiraiya. "He was my friend. We were just like you and Naruto. You both are not just friends, and I don't think you are just friends, you are more like brothers to each other, right?" Jiraiya said. "I guess now it is right, but before I used to feel jealousy from him, and now even I know that Naruto is stronger than me, but I don't feel jealous," Sasuke said to Jiraiya. "Yeah, and the reason is you care for him," Sasuke. Jiraiya said. "So if I ask a question with you, that if you ever be able to kill Naruto?" Jiraiya asked. "I have got my answer," Sasuke said to Jiraiya. "Come on Sasuke, speak it up," Jiraiya said. "You were not able to kill him because you loved him and you cared him as your brother," Sasuke said. "Yeah, you couldn't be more right," Jiraiya said to Sasuke. Sasuke was now confused in mind. "Was that the main reason why elder brother was not able to kill me?" Sasuke asked Jiraiya. "Maybe you are right, Sasuke," Jiraiya said to Sasuke. "But nobody knows the real truth. Don't worry Sasuke, I will always be with you," Naruto said to Sasuke. "Yes, I know about it, Naruto, and this is the reason I am here with you. I am started to think a lot about my elder brother," Sasuke said to Jiraiya. "So what do you want, Sasuke?" Jiraiya asked. "At first I used to think that I will kill him, but now I don't think that I will be able to kill him just like that," Sasuke said. "This is what we call kindness, kid, and it is a good thing that you are on a right path," Jiraiya said to Sasuke. "But then what about the revenge of my clan?" Sasuke asked. "Can you get your clan back after killing your brother?" Jiraiya asked. "No, I cannot," Sasuke said. "And if you do not kill your brother, then maybe someday you will get your brother back if you will be able to change his mind," Jiraiya said to Sasuke. "The reason you are controlled and peaceful is that you are not thinking about the revenge," Jiraiya said to Sasuke. "Am I wrong?" Jiraiya asked. "I guess you are right that I don't think about revenge so much," Sasuke said to Jiraiya. "And the same thing I want from you, Naruto," Jiraiya said to Naruto. "I don't think about to take revenge from someone," Naruto said. "Yes, I know about that, and I know that you behave good with most of the people, but not everyone," Jiraiya said to Naruto. "When you will start respecting everyone and will understand them, you will become a good person. I know you are a good person, but there will be always room for becoming better than that," Jiraiya said to Naruto. And then for the next 6 more months Naruto and Sasuke trained so hard. In those 6 more months Sasuke's taijutsu has become so fast and strong. He learned the Kirin, the lightning jutsu, which was so strong he created the variants of Chidori, and his body becomes stronger with more chakra. And on the other hand, Naruto mastered the teleportation fully, and he mastered the Mangekyou abilities fully. He even learned to manifest the full body Susanoo too, and he learned to create the big ball Rasengan and the giant Rasengan with his base chakra, and he had fully mastery over the two tails chakra cloak. And top of that, Naruto now has already mastered the fifth gate technique, which made him so strong and dangerous that the person will come in front of him will absolutely die. And the same thing was in case of Sasuke. His mastery over the Sharingan was too perfect that Jiraiya told him that Sasuke's Sharingan was even stronger and better than Kakashi's. And his base chakra was tens of times bigger than Kakashi's, which made him even more dangerous. They were now sitting into the ground with Jiraiya. "You stopped our training, Grandpa," Naruto said to Jiraiya. "Yes. There is a big reason that I have stopped both of your training," Jiraiya said to Naruto and Sasuke. "Why?" Sasuke asked. "Since you two have become so strong now, I want both you to learn the Sage Jutsu now. And if you somehow learn the Sage Jutsu, you both will become unstoppable. Even Orochimaru will be nothing in front of you," Jiraiya said to them. "Really, Grandpa?" Naruto asked. "Yes, Naruto, that's real," Jiraiya said to Naruto. "That will be very good to learn then," Sasuke said. "Tomorrow you will be going on Mount Mayuboku with me, where I will start your Sage Jutsu training," Jiraiya said to them. And the next day in the morning they both went to the Mount Mayuboku to learn the Sage Jutsu. Since Sasuke was living with Jiraiya and Naruto, he was balanced and in control, and even after being an Uchiha he became the worthy person to learn the Sage Jutsu. And Jiraiya with Fugasaku started teaching Naruto and Sasuke about the Sage Jutsu. The first thing, they both had to learn to sit still, and in just 2 months Sasuke and Naruto learned to sit still. And then the second thing was to feel nature around him and its energy. And since Naruto has already had this kind of training before, so he started feeling the nature energy around him. And then Fugasaku started Naruto's energy absorption training, and on the other hand Sasuke was still learning about the nature energy feeling. And Naruto has even learned to absorb the nature energy in his own body. And when Naruto was learning this step, Sasuke learned to feel the nature energy around him. And after that Sasuke started learning to absorb the nature energy with toad oil. And now Naruto was learning to control the nature energy without the toad oil. And in 3 to 4 days Sasuke came in the same level. Now he too was learning to absorb the nature energy, and in just 1 month Naruto and Sasuke learned the Sage Mode. But the first time Naruto was struggling with something this much, Sasuke was thinking in his mind. So he asked Fugasaku about this. Why Naruto is struggling to control the Sage Jutsu chakra so much, and this is the first time I am seeing Naruto to struggle in something, Sasuke said to Fugasaku. The real reason behind this is his chakra. His chakra is so big and he had to absorb this big amount of nature energy. And you know it, the bigger the energy would the hard control will be, Fugasaku said to Sasuke. Sasuke started decreasing the time to enter the Sage Mode, and on the other hand Naruto was learning to control the Sage Jutsu chakra. In the second month Sasuke decreased the time to few seconds to enter the Sage Mode. And on the other hand now Naruto learned to perfectly balance the Sage Mode. And now there were only 4 months left for the training. And then Fugasaku and Lady Shima told them about the last stage of the Sage Jutsu was to merge with them so that they can balance the chakra in their body without even needing to recharge the chakra. So first Fugasaku started training to merge with Sasuke and told Naruto to decrease the timing to enter the Sage Mode. And Naruto started doing that, and in 1 month Naruto decreased the timing to enter the Sage Mode, and now he was able to enter the Sage Mode so fast. And in that 1 month Sasuke too learned to enter the Sage Mode near instant in just few seconds, and then Fugasaku told Naruto to merge with him in case of Naruto need this in future. But when he tried to merge with Naruto he was not able to do it because of 9 tails inside Naruto. I afraid that I will not be able to merge with you, and the solution for this is you learn to absorb the nature energy instant and then absorb the nature energy even while moving, Fugasaku said to Naruto. Sasuke was there too. So after that they both learned to enter the Sage Mode so fast, and it took them 1 month to learn to enter the Sage Mode in the instant, and then they both started learning to absorb the nature energy even after moving. In the end of those 6 months they learned to absorb the nature energy a little bit while even moving. What about a taijutsu match between you two? Jiraiya asked both of them. Sure, why not, Sasuke said to Jiraiya, and then match between Sasuke and Naruto started. They both started exchanging blow against each other and Sasuke was able to feel the strength of Naruto was much more than him, and the reason was the base chakra Naruto has so much bigger than Sasuke. After the taijutsu spar for few minutes, Naruto went away from there to take a bath. I felt that his strength is much more than mine and I can feel that his chakra is so strong that I haven't seen in my entire life, Sasuke said to Jiraiya. So what did you think about Itachi? Jiraiya asked. I don't think that I would like to kill him, I will leave it on the destiny, Sasuke said to Jiraiya. What do you mean by that? Jiraiya asked. I don't have any intention to kill him now. I loved him and I loved my parents too, but I will not get my parents back if I will kill him. But if in case he comes to attack on the village in that condition, I will have to kill him. I cannot let him kill more innocent people and I cannot make other kids like me. I was lucky that I have got a master like you and sensei like Kakashi sensei and a friend like Naruto, otherwise I would have ended like a maniac just like Gaara from the Sand Village, Sasuke said to Jiraiya. Get ready to go back to the village, son, Jiraiya said to Sasuke. Yeah, thanks sensei, Sasuke said to Jiraiya and then left from there. And in the next morning all of them were ready for to go back to the village. So Naruto, do you have any marking in the village? Jiraiya asked Naruto. Yes, I do have, but that's into the training ground, Naruto said to Jiraiya. Leave it, we will go there by foot, Jiraiya said to Naruto and Sasuke. And then they together started going towards the Leaf Village. And after reaching at the village gate, Naruto saw Izumo and Kotetsu of the gate. Is that you, Naruto? You have grown up so much, Izumo said to Naruto. Yeah, you still here? Naruto asked and smiled towards him. Yeah, we like here because there is not so much work to do, Kotetsu said to Naruto. Yeah, you guys are as lazy as ever, Sasuke said to them. Is that you, Sasuke Uchiha? I will have to admit that you both are looking adult and strong, they both said to Naruto and Sasuke. And then Naruto and Sasuke went inside the village. They were going into the village when Sakura and Konohamaru met them on the way. Naruto started talking to Konohamaru. And Sakura was in front of Sasuke, was just blushing. Sakura, will you say something or you will just blush here? Sasuke said to Sakura. I am not blushing, Sakura said to them. Oh yeah, I think you are, but forget about that, but you are looking good, Sakura, Sasuke said to Sakura. Thanks, you too looking good, Sakura said to Sasuke. I missed you, Sasuke-kun, and I missed Naruto too, Sakura said. Well, I cannot say that I didn't miss you, Sasuke said. Come on Sakura, let's go to the Hokage office to report first, Sasuke said to Sakura. And after saying that, Sasuke started heading towards the Hokage office with Sakura. What about Naruto, Sasuke-kun? He will reach at the perfect time, Sakura, don't worry about him, and you know it how much he likes the kids, Sasuke said to Sakura. Yes, he likes kids too much, Sakura said to Sasuke. Jiraiya too left towards the Hokage office. When they were about to reach at the Hokage office, Naruto sensed that. Hey Konohamaru, I guess I will have to go now, have to report the Granny Tsunade, I will meet you later, Naruto said to Konohamaru. Sure big brother, Naruto, Konohamaru said to Naruto. And then the next moment Naruto was with them. See Sakura, as I told you that he will be here on perfect timing, Sasuke said. Yes, you were right, Sakura said to Naruto, and now they all were in the Hokage office. So you are back, Jiraiya, with both of them as promised in 2 years, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. Yes, I am back, Tsunade, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. So how was your training, kids? Tsunade asked. It was good, Sasuke answered Tsunade and smiled towards Tsunade. So what about a test? Tsunade asked both of them. Sure, we can give a test, Sasuke answered her. Show me your strength and on the base of that I will be giving you the missions, Tsunade said to them. Sure, just tell us when we have to do it, Sasuke answered. Yeah, he is right, Naruto said. Seems like Sasuke has changed a lot, Tsunade thought in her mind. So tomorrow in the morning we all will gather, Tsunade said to them. Very well then, Jiraiya said. Now you two can go rest because you haven't takes a single rest day in these 2 years, Jiraiya said to Sasuke and Naruto. Sakura, I think I told you to deliver these documents to the village gate and you came back here, Tsunade said to Sakura. Sorry my lady, when I have seen both of them I forgot to deliver the documents, Sakura said to Tsunade. Never mind it now, Tsunade said to Sakura. And then Sakura, Naruto and Sasuke left from there. After reaching out of the Hokage office, Naruto was thinking about to go meet with his friends. So Sasuke, where do you think you will go first? Naruto asked. I think I will go with Sakura, she got late because of me, so I think I should go with her, Sasuke said to Naruto. Sure, I think you should go, till that time I will go meet our friends, Naruto said to him, and then he left from there. And Naruto then left from there, met with all of his friends, and in the next morning all of them were present there. All the classmates of Naruto and all strongest Jonin of the Hidden Leaf were there. Team 8, Team 9 and Team 10 were there with their sensei. Kakashi and Yamato were there too. And Jiraiya was there to see how they will fight. Jiraiya knew that they both have become as strong, that they both will be stronger than any Jonin in the Leaf Village. Naruto and Sasuke were there for their test. I want to check out Sakura's skills, Tsunade said, so I guess Kakashi will be checking out Sasuke's skills because he was Sasuke's teacher, and about Naruto, Guy and Sakura will be checking out Naruto's taijutsu skills, only no teleportation, Tsunade said to Naruto. Sure, Naruto said to Tsunade. So now the first should be Sasuke versus Kakashi, Tsunade said to them. And after hearing that, Sasuke and Kakashi went into the ground for the fight. So Sasuke, I hope you had trained good with Master Jiraiya, Kakashi said. Yes, Sensei, I have trained so much with him, so don't mind if I go a little rough on you, Sasuke said to Kakashi. Don't worry about me, I think you should think about yourself instead of thinking about me, Kakashi said to Sasuke. Sasuke smiled at that. What, you even learned to smile, Kakashi said to Sasuke. So the first thing will be the taijutsu test, Kakashi said to Sasuke. Why don't I open my Sharingan? Of course you have trained under Master Jiraiya for 2 years, so you will have improved so much, Kakashi said, and opened his Sharingan. And the match started between Kakashi and Sasuke. Sasuke started displaying his speed. What the hell is this? He has become so strong, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. So sensei, let's finish this, Sasuke said to Kakashi, and then started using his chakra to increase the speed and then strength. And with that speed and strength, Sasuke was going so fast against Kakashi. That speed, even Kakashi sensei is not able to go on par with that speed, Lee said. He has become stronger than before, Lee said. Yes, you are right, Lee, this is the power of youth, Guy said. So I think Naruto, you will be at least as fast as him, Guy said to Naruto. Yes, big brother, I am as fast as him, Naruto said to Guy. That's good, Guy said. The next match is going to be between you and me, big brother, so be ready for it, Naruto said to Guy. Your taijutsu has become strong, Sasuke. Now what about the genjutsu, Kakashi asked. Kakashi tried to cast the genjutsu on Sasuke, but Sasuke broke the genjutsu so fast, and even he casted the genjutsu on Kakashi. Kakashi broke out the genjutsu and smiled towards him. You really have learned so much, Sasuke, Kakashi said. And now the next thing is ninjutsu, Kakashi said to Sasuke. Sure, Sasuke said. Sasuke made some hand signs and then said fire style dragon flame jutsu. And he created a big amount of flames. What the hell is this? This is too much, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. He has got a good amount of chakra, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. I don't know how he got this amount of chakra, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. Master Jiraiya really made him a monster, and the good thing is he has become softer than before, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. Kakashi used the substitution jutsu to protect himself from the flames. That's good, Sasuke, you have become strong, Kakashi said to Sasuke. You both can come back, Tsunade said to Sasuke and Kakashi. You haven't even seen the sage jutsu of him, which will make him twice as strong, Jiraiya said. Really, he has mastered the sage jutsu, Tsunade asked. Not only him, Naruto too has mastered the sage jutsu, and with the amount of chakra what Naruto possess, there will be no one who can drain him till the exhaustion, and you only have the chance to mobilize him, overspeed him or overpower him, and even in case you will be able to injure him, he will get healed soon enough, Jiraiya said. Let's see then how much Naruto has learned, Tsunade said. Guy and Sakura was ready in front of Naruto in the ground. I think you should send someone else too in this fight, Sakura will not be enough for Naruto. You don't know how Sakura is now. You knew the old Sakura, not this one, so just see how strong she has become, Tsunade said to Sasuke. You don't know Lady Hokage how strong he has become, Sasuke said. He is right, Tsunade. Naruto has even surpassed me after learning the Sage Jutsu. If he enters the Sage mode, then they both will be nothing in front of him, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. Just look at what is going on, Tsunade said. On the other hand, Naruto was standing in front of Might Guy and Sakura. The match started between them. Guy attacked on Naruto in a faster pace. From the other side, Naruto, who was in 20 times gravity, released the gravity seal and attacked on Might Guy. What in the hell, he has become so fast, Guy thought in his mind. With so much speed and the strength, Naruto hits Might Guy with a punch. Guy flew little back from there. What a strength, Asuma said. He has really become strong, Lee said. Yeah, he is, Sasuke said. That's good, Naruto, you have become, but let me show you the true speed, Guy said to Naruto. On the other hand, Naruto hits a punch to Sakura. She fell on the ground. What, he hit me before I can react, Sakura was thinking in her mind. Sixth gate of joy open, Might Guy said from the another side. That's amazing, he opened the sixth gate of joy. Now I can learn the sixth gate of joy too, Naruto was thinking in his mind. But today I going to overspeed you, Naruto was thinking in his mind. That will be too much for Naruto. Now he would have to open the 8 inner gate formation, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. Naruto saw that now he was not able to keep up that speed. This is the true speed, Naruto, Guy said to Naruto. Really, big brother Guy, Naruto said to Guy. Third gate of life open, Naruto said, and they started going head to head with Might Guy. Those two were so fast they were leaving the after images behind. This is called the true speed, Asuma was thinking in his mind. Then the guy realized that Naruto was slightly faster than him, so he decided to open the 7th gate of shock. Sakura was just watching that happening. She was not fast enough to keep up with them. What the hell Sakura is doing there, just standing, Tsunade was thinking in her mind. 7th gate of shock open, Guy yelled and then attacked on Naruto so fast. That's it, now I don't need to think about it too much, Naruto thought in his mind. 5 gate of limit, Naruto said, and opened the 5th gate of limit, and now Naruto was faster than Guy. So he mastered the 5th gate too, Guy was thinking in his mind. Now what about this, Guy was thinking in his mind. Hiradora, Guy yelled and charged a strong attack on Naruto. But Naruto used the substitution jutsu before he can get hurt by that jutsu. That was too much, but brother Guy, Naruto was thinking in his mind. Now it's my turn, Naruto thought in his mind. Water style giant water wave, Naruto said, and attacked on Might Guy and Sakura with a giant water wave. What the hell, that water wave is so big, Shikamaru said. And you can imagine that this water wave is without the Sage Jutsu chakra. With Sage mode how much it will be, Sasuke said. You are right, with the Sage Jutsu chakra it will be at least 2 to 3 times bigger, Jiraiya said. That water wave came all of a sudden, Sakura said. But Guy barely was able to protect himself from that water wave, but Sakura got hit by that water wave. So really have become strong, Naruto, Guy said to Naruto. Thanks big brother, but will you please teach me 6th gate and the 7th gate, Naruto asked. Yes, sure, why not, Guy said to Naruto, who was resting on the ground. And the moment Naruto closed the 5th gate of limit, Naruto's body started healing itself. In just few seconds Naruto was healed fully and ready to fight again. So you have learned the healing techniques, but you were not healing yourself. Your body was healing itself, Tsunade said to Naruto. Yes, I have trained my body to heal itself just like you, but without hand signs and without the seal you have on your forehead, because my chakra is way more than you have stored in your seal, Naruto said to Tsunade. Yeah, we can see it, Tsunade said to Naruto. So where is Sakura, Naruto asked. He floats with your water wave, Sasuke said. I didn't know that she was there, Naruto said. You shouldn't have done that to me, Naruto. Guy sensei has managed to dodge that, but you got caught with that water wave, and what was the need to use that much chakra, Naruto, Sakura said to Naruto. Nothing, I was just giving the amount big brother Guy gave me, Naruto said to Sakura. You really have become quite impressive, Shinobi, Guy said to Naruto. Yeah, thanks to you big brother, Naruto said to Guy. I don't know how strong he will be when he will use the 6th gate of joy and the 7th gate of shock of Kakashi said. He will become even faster, Guy said. Faster than me, Guy said. Yes, I think you are right, Guy. Very well, then the test is over. Now we all know their strength and now you all know how to use them on your missions, Tsunade said to them. They all nodded. I don't think that we will need more team member, only I and Naruto is enough for a team to finish the mission, Sasuke said to Tsunade. What, you really want to do that, Sasuke? Tsunade asked. Yes, because if somebody else will be with us then they will slow us down and we will not be able to work that fast, Sasuke said. Very well then, but for now you will continue your training. I will let you know if I need you or have any missions for you, Tsunade said to Naruto and Sasuke. And before that I am giving you the rank of a Jonin to both of you. You now will be officially the Jonin of the Hidden Leaf, and if you are not going on a rank dangerous missions you will be working alone, Tsunade said to them. Have you got it? Tsunade asked then. Yeah, we got it, Sasuke and Naruto said to Tsunade. You all are dismissed now, you can go back to your training, Tsunade said to them. And then Naruto left with Might Guy and Sasuke left with Kakashi. Well, big brother Guy, can you please teach the 6th gate now? Naruto asked. I know you can do it all alone, but still I will help you with that, Guy said to Naruto. Thanks big brother Guy, you are the best, Naruto said. And what about me then? Kakashi asked. You both are best, elder brother, I told you missed both of you so much, Naruto said to them. Yeah, we know it, Naruto, and we missed you too, Kakashi said. Yeah, he is right, Naruto, Guy said. So we all are going to train together, I guess, Guy said. Naruto started the training for the 6th gate. You have seen me opening the 6th gate of joy, and on the other hand Lee already knew to open the 6th gate of joy. Then Naruto started his training for the 6th gate of joy. After few hours of struggle Naruto finally opened the 6th gate of joy, and then he started training that. And the Naruto trained for the 6th gate of joy, and from then they started going on a rank missions in a rank mission alone. And after 6 months Naruto learned both 6th and the 7th gate. And his medical ninjutsu got better than before. And even Naruto learned to absorb the nature energy even while moving, but he was training that. The same thing Sasuke learned, he increased his speed more than before and he learned to absorb the nature energy even while moving. Now they both were in the training session with each other when Tsunade summoned both of them to the Hokage office. What happened? Is there any mission for us? Naruto asked. Yes, there is a mission for both you. You both are going to rescue Kazekage from the Sand Village, Tsunade said. What happened to Kazekage? Naruto asked. That's Gaara, right? Sasuke asked. Yes, that's Gaara, Naruto said. He has been kidnapped by Akatsuki and you would have to go and look for him and bring him back the Sand Village, Tsunade said to them. Let's go then, Sasuke, Naruto said to Sasuke. Yeah, but the first thing is, where is Gaara right now? Without even knowing we cannot go there fast, Sasuke said. There is only a base of Akatsuki into the Sound Village, maybe they will be there, Baki said to them. Well, tell us the coordinates and rest we will see, Naruto said to Baki. Sure, he said. And the Baki told them the coordinates and then Naruto hold Sasuke and they teleported away from the out of the village. Let's go, Sasuke, as fast as we can, Naruto said to Sasuke. Very well then, Sage Art, Sasuke said, and enter the Sage mode. Sage Art, Naruto too said, and enter the Sage mode, and then both of them vanished from there. They both were running from there so fast. What happened? Where they have gone? What about Kankuro? The Baki asked. Don't worry about that, I will send Sakura with you to heal her. And you don't worry about Gaara, he will be back to the village. They both have left towards there and that means they will bring Gaara back, Tsunade said to Baki. Really, those kids can do it? Baki asked. Don't you know their name? Naruto Uzumaki and Sasuke Uchiha, Tsunade said. I got it now, and I guess they are strong but not strong enough to fight with 2S rank shinobis from Akatsuki, Baki said to them. You knew them before. But right now I guess you don't know them. They both have become even stronger now, Tsunade said to him. Baki was not able to believe that two kids can be strong enough to fight with 2S rank shinobis from the Akatsuki. Those were too strong to fight against Gaara and even kidnapped him. On the other hand, Naruto and Sasuke was heading towards the Sound Village too fast. Since both of them were in the Sage mode, Naruto noticed Itachi's chakra from a long distance and then he felt Kisami's chakra too. Behind me Sasuke, I have sensed Akatsuki members' chakra, Naruto said to Sasuke. Got it Naruto, but why I am not able to sense them, Sasuke asked. Because I have more chakra than you, and the base chakra the longer range you can cover, Naruto said to Sasuke. Right, Sasuke said. Now I can sense them too. That's elder brother, Sasuke said to Naruto. Yes, I guess he is, Naruto said. There are two, which one you are going to fight, Naruto asked. I guess it's the time when I will have to confront the elder brother, Sasuke said to Naruto. Sure then, Naruto said. They reached in front of Itachi Uchiha and Kisame Hoshikage. So you are the one who destroyed my Samahata. Today I will take my revenge from you. Or I will kill you today so you don't even get the chance to take the revenge, Naruto said to Kisame. You can never do it, Kisame said to Naruto. Are you sure I cannot do it, Naruto asked. Then tell me, how would you like to die, Naruto asked. You want to die burning, Naruto said to Kisame. Naruto activated his Manchikyu and then attacked on Kisame with his Amaterasu. Kisame tried to dodge that attack, but still he got hit by that Manchikyu and burned down to the ashes. And then Naruto saw that it was just a clone, and then Naruto went towards Sasuke. Sasuke, he is not really Itachi, it's just a clone. I have already killed another clone, just finish him and leave from here, Naruto said to Sasuke. Really, Sasuke asked. Yes, I am telling you the truth, Naruto, Sasuke said to Naruto. Let me show you, Naruto said to Sasuke. And the Naruto burned that clone with Amaterasu. And the Naruto healed himself, and he again ready to move. With the Sage Jutsu chakra, his healing was faster than before. Until now his chakra level has become as big as Kurama himself, and on top of that he had the Sage Jutsu chakra, which was making his healing in his body so strong. He really can heal himself so fast, Sasuke was thinking in his mind. And then they both left from there towards the Akatsuki base. We have to break out that rock to enter the base, Naruto said to Sasuke. And after saying that, Naruto charged a Chidori and then broke that rock to enter the cave. And then he saw that Sasori were there with Gaara's body, and after watching that, Naruto got angry so much that the Nine Tails chakra started leaking into his own system. And then Naruto activated his Manchikyu abilities and they used that on Deidara before he can do something else, burn him down to the ashes. How can he use Amaterasu, Sasori was thinking in his mind. And then Sasori directly used his main technique, he turned into the Scorpio. And Sasuke was in front of him. You think you can counter me with that, Sasuke said to Sasori. Sage Art Lighting Blade, Sasuke said, and pierced the heart of that scorpion, but it was still alive. And then Sasuke saw the chakra threads with which Sasori was controlling his puppet. And the Naruto used his Byakugan to see the chakra flow and saw that the chakra was coming from the heart. Sasuke pierce his heart, he is getting chakra from the heart, yes. I have already sensed it, Naruto, Sasuke said to Naruto, and the destroyed that heart of Sasori with his Chidori blade killed him right at the moment. What now, Naruto, Sasuke asked. We will have to take Gaara to the sand village, Naruto said. You are looking sad, Naruto, Sasuke asked. He was the Jinchuriki, and you know it how much a Jinchuriki has to bear, Naruto said to Sasuke. Yes, he was like us, Sasuke said to Naruto. Yes, you are right, but we will have to take him to the sand village, Sasuke said to Naruto. Let's go, Naruto said to Sasuke. And then Naruto sealed Gaara's body into the storage seal, and then they both left from there towards the sand village. And they reached to the sand village with the dead body of Gaara. Chio saw Naruto sad about Gaara. What is this happening? What happened to Gaara? Temari said. When we reached there he was already dead, Naruto said to Temari. She was crying, his one brother already died and the second one was nearly dead. Lady Chio saw that was happening. And then from the leaf Kakashi and Sakura reached there with Baki. They already brought Gaara back, Baki was thinking in his mind. That was way too fast, Baki was thinking in his mind. And a shinobi took Sakura to the hospital towards so that he can check out Kankuro and heal him. On the other hand, after watching Temari crying and everyone said, Chio knew that the sand village will need Gaara. Don't worry about him, Lady Chio said to Temari. And she sat beside Gaara and started healing him. What are you doing, Granny? He is already dead, Naruto said. Naruto, she is giving him a chance, Temari. But big sister, you will lose your life for this, another old man said to Lady Chiyo. Don't worry about me, I have lived a long life, but right now village need a shinobi like him to protect the village, Chiyo said. And Naruto was watching all of that happening, and he suddenly saw that Chiyo started running out of chakra, and then he himself put his hand on Chiyo and started sharing his chakra with her. This chakra is so life-giving, Chiyo was thinking in her mind. She saw Naruto was smiling with a sad face towards her. He was thanking her for doing it. Naruto, right? Chiyo asked. Yes, I am Naruto Uzumaki, or you can say Naruto Namikaze, the son of 4th Hokage, Naruto said. I want you to promise me that you will take care of Gaara in future too, Chiyo said to Naruto. Don't worry about it, Granny, I will take care of him, Naruto said to Chiyo. And after few minutes Gaara woke up and then saw Naruto there. Naruto, what are you doing here? Gaara asked. Thank God you are good now, Naruto said to Gaara. And then Naruto placed his hand on Gaara and healed him. What, Naruto, you even learned the medical ninjutsu? Gaara said to Naruto. Don't think about this right now, Naruto said to Gaara. And then Sasuke told Gaara about everything happened there. And then Naruto stayed there for the funeral of Lady Chiyo, and then after the funeral Naruto had to go back to the Leaf Village. So you all are ready to go back to the village? Naruto asked them. What are you thinking about to do? Kakashi asked Naruto. We are going back to the village, Naruto said to Kakashi. Sasuke, hold me up, Naruto said to Sasuke. And then Naruto held Kakashi and Sakura, and then Naruto entered the Sage mode, and the next moment they were in the Leaf Village. There was no need to teleport as here, Kakashi said to Naruto, and then again they were teleported and now they were in front of the Hokage office. What, you didn't need to do it? Kakashi said. I know it takes a good amount of chakra, but I don't need to think about chakra, Naruto said to Kakashi. Yes, I can understand it, Kakashi said to Naruto. And then from the next day they all again started their training, and this time just after a week they got news from Jiraiya that Akatsuki has started making the move and the Naruto will be their target in the end. And then Team 10 left towards there to gather more information about the Akatsuki members so they can plan the attack on the Akatsuki base. Really, they are thinking about to kill the Akatsuki member. This is not going to be easy for them. After 2 days they got the information that they have seen 2 Akatsuki members and they were chasing them, and Asuma called for the backup so that they can fight them. From the Hidden Leaf, Tsunade sent Naruto and Sasuke there, but unfortunately on the other hand Team Asuma was not facing Hidan because Kakuzu sensed them. Whole team was not able to deal with only Hidan. And even Hidan got the blood from Asuma for the ritual, and he even started the ritual Phi, the sacrifice for Jashin. But at the last time Shikamaru figured out what was going on, and then he took him out of the circle. In the moment Hidan was going to get free from Shikamaru's shadow possession jutsu, Sasuke stabbed Hidan from behind. One is over, Naruto, the other one is all yours now, Sasuke said to Naruto. Yeah, don't worry about him, Naruto said to Sasuke. And the Naruto threw his kunai towards Kakuzu, and then moment Kakuzu dodged the kunai, Naruto was there with a Chidori in his heart. What, how did he reach here so fast? Kakuzu was thinking in his mind. Okay, the other hand, Hidan was still able to move. Sasuke, this guy somehow possesses the immortality, Shikamaru said to Sasuke. Then what's the plan? Sasuke asked. We'll have to mobilize him and make sure that he cannot be able to heal again. And what if we burn him out with the Amaterasu? Maybe that could work, but I think he needs someone. If he chops him into pieces and with nobody near, he will never be able to regenerate, Shikamaru said to Sasuke. Now you told me what I had to know, Sasuke said to Shikamaru. Shikamaru again caught Hidan into his shadow possession jutsu, and then Sasuke cut him down into the pieces. Well, I guess now he will not be able to regenerate for few times, Sasuke said. Let's go bury him into the safe place, Sasuke said to Shikamaru. What about Naruto and Asuma-sensei? Ino is there with him, and about Naruto and that another guy. Naruto will easily handle him, Sasuke said to Shikamaru. And then Naruto saw that even after getting pierced Kakuzu was alive. Ino, Choji, take Asuma-sensei a little away from here, Naruto said to Choji and Ino. And then Naruto activated his Byakugan's abilities, and then he saw that Kakuzu still had 4 hearts. But before leaving from Kakuzu's side, Naruto already marked him. That guy has just teleported from one place to another place. Is he the Jinchuriki of the 9 tails from the hidden leaf? The second yellow flash, the sun, fourth Hokage Kakuzu was thinking in his mind. When Naruto said, "Fire-style majestic destroyer flame," Naruto said and attacked on Kakuzu with a giant fire flame. That attack is too much, Kakuzu was thinking in his mind. He even tried to counter that attack, but he was not able to do it, and at the end he got burned a little bit by that attack. In the moment the effect of that attack stopped, and before he could understand something, Naruto again stabbed him with another Chidori. "So you are the Naruto Namikaze, and how did you figure out that I have more than one heart?" Kakuzu asked Naruto. "You have 5 hearts, and from which you have lost 2 of them and 3 left now," Naruto said to Kakuzu. And the Naruto started charging the Rasenshuriken. What's that jutsu? Asuma was thinking in his mind. That much amount of chakra, if it hits me I will be no more, Kakuzu was thinking in his mind. But after just charging the Rasenshuriken, Naruto teleported behind Kakuzu and then hit him with that Rasenshuriken. And then teleported away from there. Do hell with his teleportation, Kakuzu was thinking in his mind. And when the Rasenshuriken exploded, it destroyed Kakuzu's chakra system, and then Naruto went towards his and they saw that he was still breathing. And then Naruto charged another Chidori and then hits Kakuzu in the heart and then killed him fully. And after that Naruto went towards Asuma and then started healing his wound, and then Naruto asked Ino and Choji to hold him, and then Naruto directly teleported the Leaf Village, and then he took Asuma to the hospital and admitted him to the hospital. "Now what about Shikamaru and Sasuke?" Choji asked. "Don't worry about them, I will bring them back," Naruto said to Choji. And then Naruto teleported to Sasuke. "So Naruto, what about the another one?" Sasuke asked. "He is dead now," Naruto said to Sasuke. "What about him?" Naruto asked. "We are going to bury him, he is some kind of immortal," Sasuke said to Naruto. And then Naruto activated his Manchikyu abilities and then burned him to the ashes, and then he used the earth style to bury that, and then with Shikamaru and Sasuke Naruto teleported back to the village. "What about Asuma sensei?" Naruto Shikamaru asked. "Don't worry, he will be alright right now, he is in the hospital," Naruto said to Shikamaru. And then Naruto with Shikamaru went towards Asuma to see him, and after meeting with Asuma Shikamaru got relaxed to see that he was okay, but Choji Shikamaru stayed there with Asuma. So Naruto stayed with both of them. "You can leave, Choji," and Naruto Shikamaru said to Naruto and Choji. "Don't worry, we are not going to leave you alone here," Naruto and Choji said. And then Choji's stomach growled. "I think at least you should go to eat something," Shikamaru said to Choji. "Yeah, I am hungry, but I cannot leave you here alone like this," Choji said to Shikamaru. "Don't worry, I will come back in few minutes," Naruto said to Choji and Shikamaru, and then Naruto teleported away from there after marking Choji. And in few minutes Naruto teleported back there with some food and fruits for Asuma. "I think you made good friends, Shikamaru, about these two. I know they are going to be with me forever. We are friends since we were kids. Obviously Naruto used to train so much, so we don't used to get so much time to be with each other, but he was always a good friend of mine," Shikamaru said to Asuma. And then in the evening they left from there. Naruto gave him a little amount of chakra so that Asuma will be able to go back the house. "I owe you one, Naruto," Shikamaru said to Naruto. "What the hell are you talking about? If I was in the same situation you would have done the same," Naruto said to Shikamaru, and then left from there towards the house. "No matter how strong he becomes, he will always be our old Naruto," Choji said to Shikamaru and smiled towards him. "He is really a good person," Shikamaru said to Choji. "Yes, he is, and I think that day will come soon when Naruto will become Hokage, and then we will have to repay him in our way," Shikamaru said to Choji. "I think so that Naruto will become Hokage soon," Choji said. On the other hand, Naruto started his training again. Everything was going good. When one day Naruto was training in the training ground his sage mode, and then he saw an illusion in the village in which Haruku was demanding Kakashi's Sharingan for becoming the perfect being. And then Naruto got to know that Haruku has demanded Kakashi from the Leaf Village, which made Naruto so angry. But they knew that Haruku now possesses a jutsu and 4 Kekkei Genkai with which he can get another Kekkei Genkai too, and which means that he was so strong, and on top of that if he got Sharingan he really will become the perfect being. So Tsunade didn't want Naruto to go to him because if he got Naruto's Kekkei Genkai he will become even stronger that nobody will be able to defeat him. And as for Sasuke, she cannot send Sasuke because if Sasuke will go there Haruko can get both the Sharingan instead of one Sharingan, so Kakashi went to her and told her that he will be going and he applied a seal on his body with the help of Tsunade. So when Haruko tried to absorb Kakashi's ability, his Manchikyu will be active and Haruko will die, but in that case Kakashi will die too, so it was a sacrifice from Kakashi for the village. But in the next night when Naruto was training his Sage mode he sensed Kakashi leaving from the village. He teleported to Kakashi directly and then he saw in his eyes that Kakashi was not in his senses. He was walking on that seal. After watching that, Naruto directly teleported to Hokage office where he saw that Tsunade was still working. Naruto, I guess you should let him go, that's what Kakashi wanted to do for the sake of village. I cannot believe that you two will do it, Naruto said to Tsunade and then teleported away from there. And then Naruto released the seal from Kakashi's body and then closed his chakra point with his Byakugan ability and then teleported him to his room, and then Naruto left from there towards Haruko. Naruto was going towards Haruko so fast, and when he was about to reach there Naruto saw there were 3 shinobis waiting for him. Naruto activated his Manchikyu ability and then used the Amaterasu on them and then killed there right there. And then Naruto was heading towards Haruko. I think Leaf Village has sent me the Kekkei Genkai, Haruko was thinking in his mind. Naruto was in front of that door and then in anger Naruto used Giant Rasengan and then broke out that gate, and then Naruto was going towards Haruko. Well, you are not Kakashi Hatake, Haruko said to Naruto. Yes, I am Naruto Namikaze, Naruto said to Haruko. So you are the son of Yellow Flash, Haruko said. Yes, I am the son of Yellow Flash, Naruto said to Haruko. So you wanted another Kekkei Genkai, so which you would like to get? Sharingan Byakugan of maybe the Manchikyu Sharingan, or maybe even stronger than this, a Kekkei Genkai which can copy any jutsu, Naruto said to Haruko. Well, I have all of them and if you want any of them you will have to fight with me, Naruto said to Haruko. Very well then, Haruko said to Naruto, and then he moved so fast towards Naruto. And before moving he activated the swift release. Naruto noticed that with Byakugan's ability, so this is how swift release works, Naruto thought in his mind. And then Naruto attacked on Haruko with a water wave, but Haruko absorbed the water with the dark release. So he has another Kekkei Genkai to absorb the jutsu, Naruto thought in his mind. And then Haruko redirected the same attack on Naruto. But then Naruto teleported from there to a kunai behind Haruko. And he sensed that Naruto was now behind him, so he used the steel release to make himself strong so that he can be able to protect himself, but he was still confusing how Naruto reached behind him all of a sudden. Another Kekkei Genkai, Naruto thought in his mind. But Naruto got a punch on him which was so hard Haruko didn't expect that punch to be that strong. On the other hand, in the Leaf Village Sasuke came back from a mission. And he was with Sakura. They were talking when all of a sudden they got to know that they were getting ambushed, and all the paths of the pain started attacking on them. Sakura was healing others when a path of pain came towards her and stabbed her in the back when she was healing someone. She protected someone and she was not so alert because Sasuke was with her and he was fighting with the summoning animals, and he has even summoned Gamabunta there to help him. But then all of a sudden a path of pain killed Sakura right there in front of Sasuke's eyes, and then Sasuke felt so much pain in his eyes. He was in guilt to not to be able to save Sakura, and he was in anger. He awakened the Manchikyu Sharingan in that condition. On the other hand, Naruto was fighting with Haruko. Haruko used 3 Kekkei Genkai in front of Naruto. Naruto copied all those Kekkei Genkais and then Naruto was thinking about to kill him. But then he used the storm release to attack on Naruto. But then Naruto teleported away from there. So he has another Kekkei, and now there is space for the another Kekkei Genkai, and that's his weak spot. Naruto figured that out. So he was right with 4 Kekkei Genkai. If he has got the 5th Kekkei Genkai he would have become the perfect shinobi, Naruto was thinking in his mind. So first I need to mark him, Naruto thought in his mind. So Naruto first entered the Sage mode, and then on top of that Naruto opened the 7th gate of shock. And after opening the 7th gate of shock, Naruto started moving so fast that even Haruko with his swift release was not able to keep up with, and in that state Naruto punched Haruko and then marked him. And then Naruto closed the 7th gate of shock and he was in normal state. I guess it was your limit, Haruko said to Naruto. That's what you think, Naruto said to him, and then teleported behind him and stabbed him with the Chidori. When Naruto pierced his heart he killed him fully, and then Naruto sealed him into the storage seal. And then Naruto got ready to go back to the village. Naruto teleported away from there towards the village, and then he saw destruction in the village. Naruto was confused at first where he was, but then he realized after sensing all of his friends' chakra near him. And then Naruto sensed Sasuke's chakra and he sensed Sakura's chakra, and then that chakra vanished all of a sudden, so then Naruto teleported towards Sasuke, who was so angry and he just got the Manchikyu Sharingan. And when Naruto reached there, the first thing he did killed that path of pain in front of him. I was fighting the summoning animals, Naruto. He killed Sakura, Sasuke said to Naruto. Naruto was sad too, and he was angry too that Nine Tails chakra started leaking out of his body. The best thing was that seal was applied on his body, and then Naruto entered the Sage mode and then went towards the pain. And then Naruto saw the Rinnegan in Pain's eyes, so he left a clone to copy the Rinnegan. Even Naruto killed on of the Pains, he was again there and fine. Naruto's clone was already copying the Rinnegan from far away with the help of his Byakugan ability. So you finally are here, Pain said to Naruto. Yes, I am here, and you done so wrong to kill so many innocent peoples, Naruto said. They all will be the sacrifices for the world peace, Pain said to Naruto. You dare not talk about peace after killing so many people, Naruto said to Pain. The fight was about to be start now. All the 6 paths of the pain were in front of Naruto, and Naruto was standing there in Sage mode. This was for this video. We'll meet you in the next video. If you like the video, then please like the video, share the video and subscribe to the channel. You are watching Sage What Ifs. Stay tuned.